Adorners, welcome back to Adornment with Adrienne. Today we're going to be making up some cowboy cookies. If you're interested, please keep watching, and welcome back to Adornment with Adrienne. Okay Adorners, as I said, welcome back, and we're going to be making up some cowboy cookies. You know, I'm part Texas girl, so this is my Halloween or harvest or whatever costume for this year. And we're gonna go ahead and get started making up some cowboy cookies. If you're interested, please keep watching, and welcome back to Adornment with Adrienne. Okay Adorners, so as you know, I'm part Texas girl, and I absolutely love the Dallas Cowboy Cheerleaders. A couple years ago, maybe 3 or 4 years ago, I actually went and took the prep class with them, and they were so lovely. Kashara, Lacey, the choreographer, Tina, it was so many people were so wonderful, and it was just a dream. And I'm kind of like a person, like I might say, hey, I think I want to do this, and then next thing you know, I'm gonna do it. You only live one time. All right, so, and this is the youngest I will ever be today. After this is going the other way. So all right, so we're gonna make our cowboy cookies. So I'm gonna go ahead and cream together. I have 1 cup of packed light brown sugar. You can use dark if that's what you like. All right, I have 1 cup of granulated sugar, 2 large eggs, 1 teaspoon of vanilla extract, a half a teaspoon of salt, and I have a cup of melted butter, a cup of butter, which is actually 2 sticks of butter. And I'm gonna go ahead and blend these together, and I'll be right back. So how are you today? I hope you're well. I'm not sure if you're dressing up, but I don't normally dress up, but like I said, I figure, you know, I only live once. We had COVID, and you just don't ever know. You know, COVID came in and just kind of took over everything. So let's go ahead. I'm going to go ahead and cream these together with the blender. And I am then going to add 2 cups of white flour. You can use wheat if you like, and as well as 2 cups of old-fashioned rolled oats, and a half a teaspoon of baking soda and a teaspoon of baking powder. And I'll be right back. So I'm going to do a half a teaspoon of baking soda. All right, I've already added in some salt. All right, now it's time to add in our chocolate chips, our flour, and our rolled oats. Okay, Adorners, so I'm going to go ahead and add in 2 cups of rolled old-fashioned oats. There's 1 and 2. We're also going to add in 2 cups of flour. I'm just using all-purpose flour for this. 1, 2. A little bit, just in case. So I'm also going to add in 2 cups of semi-sweet chocolate chips. Right? Got a little Toll House semi-sweet. Here's 1. And basically, that's almost the whole bag, isn't it? There's 2. And now you're supposed to add your walnuts or your pecans. It's up to you. Pecans, up to you. All right, so I'm going to add walnuts, and I'm going to add a cup of walnuts. It says actually to add walnuts to taste. So let's just go ahead and do a cup of walnuts. Leave a couple out. All right, so that's all of our ingredients. So I'm going to go ahead and mix these together, and I'll be right back. All right, Adorners, so I've gone ahead and mixed together all of our ingredients, and I'm going to go ahead and use some of our Perfect Release Pam and spray my cookie sheet. I'm going to just use a large spoon. This probably will make about between 2 dozen to 3 dozen cookies, depending on, and I'm going to just space them apart, just scooping it out really quickly here. All right, onto my baking sheet. This kind of reminds me of the Neiman Marcus cookie recipe. Back in the day when I was in high school, people used to go to Neiman Marcus to get hats because they couldn't afford to buy anything else there. Just buy a Neiman Marcus hat, even though they couldn't afford anything else. They wanted to be able to say they went to Neiman Marcus. But anyway, so these are our cowboy cookies. All right, so I have about 6 on here. I'm making mine kind of large. And I have my oven on 350, and I'm gonna let these cookies cook between 10 to 15 minutes. So probably between 12 and 15 minutes. And then I'll be back. Into the oven our cookies go. 12 to 15 minutes on 350, and I will be back. Okay, Adorners, so it's time to take our cookies out. Let's go ahead and take them out. Turn that timer off. All right, I'm gonna probably put some more in. I would definitely say if you're gonna make these cookies, I would say to probably use a teaspoon because they will spread out and they are pretty large, but I kind of like big cookies for myself. But if you're making them for, you know, a party or something like that, you probably would want to use like a teaspoon or a large tablespoon, nothing more than that. All right, so let's get them out of the oven. Okay, Adorners. So we're taking out our cowboy cookies. They look really great. Yeah, yum. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and do another tray. I already have a tray that's already pre-made. I'm gonna go ahead and make up another tray of cookies, and I'll be right back. Okay, Adorners, so what I was talking about, maybe about a teaspoon, as you can see, this is how much I'm gonna go ahead and put in for each cookie. I probably will do about 8 to 10 this time. Last time I just did 6 because I had a larger amount. All right, but since they're smaller, all right, this is a really nice dough. I would definitely say that you could freeze this dough if you'd like. Right. And this is something that you could roll, maybe cut later, save for Christmas time. It's definitely easy to make ahead. Anyway, what's your favorite cookie anyway? Do you like chocolate chip cookies? I really love walnuts in cookies. The older I get, the more I love walnuts in cookies, like chocolate chip and things like that. All right, almost done. Alrighty. Cookie, 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 right? And one more. One more cookie. Oh, that might be 2 actually. Let me see. Take some of that back. All right, Adorners, so I'm gonna go ahead and put in these 8 cookies, and I'm gonna let them cook between 12 and 15 minutes on 350, and I'll be back. All right, Adorners, so I'm gonna go ahead and take one of our cookies that we just made, our cowboy cookies. As you can see, yummy yum. And I think this recipe will probably make about 36 or 3 dozen cookies. Let's try them out. That is really great. Love it. All right, Adorners, so that's gonna do it for us today. We made our beautiful cowboy cookie, and thank you for joining me. I hope you try the recipe out. I hope that you try the recipe out and you use it and you love it for you and your family. And again, I enjoyed dressing up for this today. You probably will not see this anymore anytime this year. Anyway, but as always, thank you for joining me with Adornment with Adrienne. Again, I'm your girlfriend, your auntie of lifestyle and decor. And instead of saying goodbye, I say saving hello for another time. Please be sure to click like and subscribe. And I'll see you in the next video. See you in the next video. See you in the next video.